On today's cigar reel, we're going to be going over cigar sayings and quotes. This is Cigarreel. Good day, y'all. Welcome to Cigarreel. I am Mike. On today's show, we're going to go over cigar sayings and quotes while I'm puffing away on this Asylum 1370 by 7. I did a plug cut. I lit it. It's burning evenly. And today's show is going to be just that. Cigar sayings and quotes. So cigar sayings are something people say an inspiration with quotes. So I'm going to do a few for you now. And if you have any quotes that you want to share, comment them down below. The first one is, smoking is indispensable if one has nothing to kiss, and that is by Sigmund Freud. This is by Rachel Carlton. I am sure there are many things better than a good cigar, but right now I can't think of what they might be. The next one is John Gosleyworth. By the cigars they smoke and the composers they love, y'all shall know the texture of a man's soul. The soul. Ed Markley. Cigars are no soft. Let me rephrase that again. Cigars are no safe alternative act. This is by Horace Greeley. A cigar has a fire at one end and a fool at the other. I'm the fool. We all are fools, I guess. The next one. Joan Collins. Only the fine cigars are worth smoking, and only men who smoke fine cigars are worth kissing. Ooh. Oh. Given the choice between a woman and a cigar, I'll always choose a cigar. That's Groucho Marx. A cigar ought not to be smoked solely with the mouth, but with the hand, the eyes, and with spirits. That's Dino Davidoff. Everything looks nicer when you win. The girls are pretty. The cigars taste better. The trees are greener. That's Billy Martin. And we'll be right back. This is Cigarreel. I am Mike with more of these quotes. Stay with me. This is Cigarreel. Welcome back to Cigarreel. I am Mike with my Asylum 13, and we're doing quotes. Today we're doing quotes. Quotes and cigar sayings. You gotta love them. The first few were inspirational in my opinion because you cannot smoke a cigar without a quote. You gotta have the quote. The quote fits the bill. The quote makes the cigar and the person who's smoking the cigar. If that is hilarious enough, comment down below. Make sure you follow, like, and share this great Cigarreel content by yours truly, Mike. Another great quote by Kurt Vonnegut. Fuller cigar in the night has a beacon warming, carefree, furious people away. It was painfully a cigar smoked in anger. Ooh, in anger. This is by Mark Twain, the famous Mark Twain. Mark Twain. Mark Twain in a cigar. Oh, yeah. It's always been my rule never to smoke when asleep, and never to refrain when awake. Ooh, this is Malatia. Tobacco is a possession of an honest man, and he who lives without tobacco is not worthy of living. That's another one by Dino Davidoff. If your wife doesn't like the aroma of your cigar, change your wife. Ooh, Roll Julia. A cigar is as good as memories that you have when you smoked it. Samuel Fiola. A woman is just a script, but a cigar is a motion picture. Oh, oh. Another one by Mark Twain. No one can tell me what is a good cigar for me. I am the judge, the only judge. People who claim to know says that I smoke the worst cigars in the world. They bring their own cigars when they come to my house. So yeah, a lot of people say 70 by 7s are not a good cigar. I disagree because they are. The Slime 13 is the best 77 I've ever smoked. There's others, but I think the 7 by 7 is a great cigar. Others may not. So they don't partake in the pleasures of a 70 by 7 by the Slime 13 brand. George Burns said this: if I had taken my doctor's advice and quit smoking when he advised me to, I would have lived to go to his funeral. Ooh, so the doctor died before George Burns. And y'all know George Burns smoked one cigar a day and lived to the age of 100. So it tells you something about smoking a cigar. You think? Gomo Careva Infanta. Sorry for not pronouncing these names incorrectly. English is not my second language. Well, it's my first language, which I'm still learning. But that's another show. Cigars must be smoked one at a time, peacefully. With all the leisure in the world, cigarettes are the instant. Cigars are nexternally. You never see a cigar smoker, oh, I gotta smoke a cigar, I gotta smoke a cigar. It's always that cigar smoker, oh, I gotta smoke, I gotta smoke, I gotta smoke. I don't know. Rudar Kipling. A woman is only a woman, but a good cigar is a good smoke. More when we come back with Cigarreel. I am Mike with my Silent 13. Thanks y'all for watching the Cigarreel. I am Mike with my Slime 13 70 by 7. And I just want to say this. Thank you for all the ones who are donating out there. I do appreciate it. My Cashapp appreciates it. Cigarreel creates it. I create it. I appreciate it. I appreciate everything. If you guys like the Cigarreel, my name is Mike. Hit that Cashapp. It's going to be $cigarreelmm. If you want to donate, please hit that Cashapp. $cigarreelmm. I appreciate it. Cigarreel appreciates it. And I don't know why I'm talking fast, but this is how it goes. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. This is Cigarreel. Welcome back to Cigarreel. I am Mike, smoking the Slime 13 70 by 7 and going over quotes and sayings. This is another one. This is Stephen King. Who knew Stephen King had a quote from his novels that he writes and his movies that are made from his books? But this is what Stephen King said: sometimes a cigar is just a smoke, and a coincidence is just a coincidence. Another one by Mark Twain: eating and sleeping are the only activities that should be allowed to interrupt a man's enjoyment of his cigar. And these are notable quotes. William Allen Butler. And said to myself as I lit my cigars, supposing a man had the wealth of the cartel of the Russians to boot, for the rest of his days, on the whole, do you think we would have much to spare if he married a woman with nothing to wear? D.L. Hughley. With a cigar life is like. You got to have some length and some girth. That's why I like the 70x7s. Mark McKinney. Cigars are social. They are food you eat and the bed where you sleep. They are the clothes you wear and the shoes on your feet. Cigars are, at the very least, responsible for everything you and I have. Tim Ritchery. Right now we want to run the cigar mill. If he had 100%. Will Rogers. Our country has plenty of 5-cent cigars, but the trouble is the change 50 cents for them. Thomas P. O'Neill. You better take advantage of the good cigars. You don't get much else in that job. And finally, by John Gosleyworth again. Buy the cigars they smoke and the composures they love. Y'all shall know the texture of a man's soul. And that's all I got for cigar quotes. We'll be right back after this. This is Mike with Cigarreel, and my time 13 70x7.